Big Z Reviews. Mid90s is a directorial debut of Jonah Hill, and he also wrote it. And it's like a period drama of this young boys like coming to age in this world of the skaters, and what kind of a couple months in his life as he gains friends, lose friends, and has to go through a lot of craziness. And I liked it, but I did have some problems with it.
This is awesome. I've never been in a car without someone's mom or dad before.
You're so cute. You're like at the age before guys become dicks.
Oh, fuck! Yo, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
You think you're pretty cool with your ghetto-ass friends.
You good?
You think you're tough and shit. You're just a little fucking kid.
So the star of this film is Sonny Sujic, and he plays a little kid, and he is really good. I really like him as this kid that's learning to skate, to try to hang in with these new guys that he saw go around. He thinks are really cool, and it's filmed really well. It's done getting kind of naturalistically, and I liked a lot of what they did. It's just that I guess at a certain point, like what the kids do, like the skater kids take him in and they hang out and they give him alcohol, they give him drugs, they try to get him laid, and they all this stuff is going on. Like, this kid is like 12 maybe at most. Like, this kid is really young. Like, I don't know if he even hit puberty yet. And like I don't know, it's a little, I don't know if you're crossing the line with some of this stuff here. Like, that's not good. And they never really address it. But at a certain point, like after the kid comes home really drunk and the mom finds him or whatever, and his brother beats him up for being drunk. Like, the brother is horrible too. But like, it's kind of obvious, like his older brother like beats him up all the time, but he kind of like really it looks up to him at the same time. And there's some aspect of that is well done, but like with the mother finds out that he's like doing drugs and alcohol, and he goes and confronts these skater kids, and they're like, hello, and then the kid, he goes to the car and the kids just start screaming at her, and it's like, and then right after that he goes back to hanging out with the skater kids, and I was like, but that's it? Nothing more is going to come from that? I'm like, huh, okay. But I liked a lot of what they did. Like, it is, this guy, like, is so looking up to them. He's trying to be like them, and he's learning how to skate. And then, like, they're showing this, like, kind of skaters world, like, kind of the world of the outcasts and, like, and what they're doing this. And then, the older kids he look up to, like, one of them kind of wants to become a pro skater, and the other just kind of wants to become, like, a dropout and do drugs and alcohol. And that, like, the one kid is trying to, give him advice. And there's also strife because the previous kid that was the youngest one, like, at first he's like, oh, and they have a new kid that I can order around. But then the other kids start liking him more, and they give him a nickname, and he kind of is jealous of him. And there's, like, a lot of the inner relations between these new group of friends are really well crafted. I just couldn't help but think, like, about how wrong it is what they're doing with this kid. I mean, they would all go to jail, and that's one thing too. They at a certain point, like, even when you get by this girl kind of doing sexy stuff with a 12-year-old, and she looks like 17, 18, like, that's pedophilia, kind of. And they never really say it. They're all like high five, like, yeah, it's awesome. And they're talking about, he'll remember that for the rest of his life. He did a great thing. And I'm like, okay. And but then later at a certain point, something's hard, like the climax of the film. I won't, like, slight spoiler, but I won't actually say what happens. But something happens where the person that did it would be in jail. And then and then afterward, they all come in, and, like, the person's not in jail. Like, the person's, like, there. And, like, for the final moment where they get to watch watched the film the one guy was making the whole time this actual film was going on, and that's like kind of like the end. Like it goes in the end credits. They show like the one guy was filming like it was in a low camera the whole time, like this like escape film, and they show that's how like the movie ends. But like you get to those scenes like, but that guy would be in jail. How is he here? Like this, full stop. The guy would be in jail. Like I mean, or if I think he'd be tried as an adult, but if he wouldn't be in jail, he'd be in juvie. But like what he did was super illegal, and unless there's no way to get around it, how he wouldn't be in jail. And I was stuck on that. Like, why is he there? How is he there? How are they okay with what happened? He should be in jail. Why isn't he in jail? And I couldn't get by that. But it is a very interesting movie, and I look forward to seeing what else Jonah Hill can do. But still, I didn't quite hit the mark for me. I'd probably give it like a 6.75 out of 10, 7 out of 10. It's interesting, but I didn't love it. But thanks for watching. You check out other playlists on my head. Subscribe to that Z over there. Thanks. This has been a Big Z movie review. Thanks for watching.